I mean, you just couldn't help but love him. I mean, he was a kid who was in charge of looking after Kevin Keegan's boots when Kevin Keegan first come to Newcastle as a player, and polishing them, cleaning them, etc., etc. He took them home with him on the bus home with him to show his mates, so he could say, "Look, these are Kevin Keegan's boots at the night." And he took them out in a brown paper parcel on the night to show his young pals in Gateshead, "These are Kevin Keegan's boots." The only difficulty is he left them on the bus the next morning, and when he got to the ground, he had no Kevin Keegan's boots. And when Keegan asked for his boots to go training, Gazza had to come clean that he'd lost them. And he was just a kid at the place, but KK couldn't help but laugh privately and said, "Nah." And the same with the managers. It was the way it was. He was infectious. He was a very, very special talent. I went to pick him up and he said, "Don't pick us up at home, Gibbo." He says, "I'll be down at Jesmond Tennis Club. I'm going to play some tennis in the afternoon. Come and pick us up there and we'll go straight on to Ashton." So I go down, no bother, to Jesmond Tennis Club. He's still playing. I go down there and he's supposed to just jump in the car and go off to Ashton because Joe was straight on stage. He's still playing a doubles match. Gives me a thumbs up, continues playing the match. Another half hour playing tennis before he wins. Comes rushing off, the sweat's pouring off him. He says, "Gibbo, I can't go up to Ashton like this. Drive us home to Dunstan," he says, "and I'll just get changed." So I'm thinking, oh, the time's running. So I drive him all the way back to Dunstan. We get to his house. "Just wait a minute, mate. I won't be 2 seconds. Come in, sit in the kitchen." Go inside. He rushes upstairs. He's shouting to his mum, "Where's my shirt? Where's that nice white shirt that you just ironed?" Turned out his old man, John, had put the white shirt on and gone down the social club for a few pints, so he didn't have a shirt. So he then's rummaging around to put a shirt on, puts a shirt on, pulls his pants of his suit on, realises that he hasn't got the jacket. "Oh, I left it at my girlfriend's last night. Gibbo, just jump in the car, we'll pop round my girlfriend's and get me jacket." So we then go to his girlfriend's and gets his jacket, puts his jacket on. We're now setting off fashion, and we get there an hour and 20 minutes late to go on stage. All the officials in the social club are standing outside the social club, peering down the street to see if we arrive. We arrive to icy stone silence from them because they're obviously annoyed and they've had a crowd growing increasingly bloody agitated. And he goes on stage and he's suddenly telling them all the jokes, rolling about. He plays the piano that's on stage. Daft slapstick comedy. He was like Cooper, and everybody loved him, and he come off to a resounding, and he's a Ben. This was him at the stage where he was a Ben, but he had that infectious way about him.